There's YouTube back now. There we go. And then let's get the chat popped out. Ay, ay, ay. What a mess. What a mess. Let me make sure that this is indeed working. Okay. Okay, we did that. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. We have an ad break. That was a little bit chaotic there. So we need 2 ceiling pieces. Switch screen back over now. Need 2 ceiling pieces and 6 walls. And farm that up. Actually, we could probably break the hatch frame or whatever it is that we have. Let's try that, actually. Wait a minute. That clips into it. I mean, unless we do... We could do that. What'd you say? Huh? Like that? Like this? Am I doing it? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Yeah, it's an emo. You didn't think I was actually gonna be able to do that, huh? Doing alright. Holiday season always stresses me out, so the holiday stress has begun, but other than that, not too bad. Tree plants? Yeah, this is just for the swamp cave runs. We owned these trees, and it was just kind of time to make something a little closer. Closer to the swamp cave. You do. Maybe not the best way to do this, but cheap. And all know. Yeah, it's always tough. But we'll get through it. We'll get through it. We'll get past, you know, holiday season. We'll get on to The new year, fresh start, you know. We'll get there. Need to make it through a few months of stress and then on to more things, really. Bigger, better things. Wait a minute, can I farm wood? Like, oh my gosh. Perfect. Look at this. Actually, you know what? Wood farming with a bug might be kind of crazy with a chainsaw. Now that I think about it. I used to go wood farming on my gas bags because you could do the same thing. You could just jam the face into the tree and then farm it. Sounds good. Have fun. Get the dubs. Stone. Okay. Oh yeah. Easy farming. I don't have a dough over here, so we just farm by hand. Need 2 more walls. Hit it. Another, well, I can land. I don't know why I'm like trying to do all the farming on the back of this thing. All right. It's a little bit janky, but it'll work. Temporary. This is all temporary right now. Do you think it was time to get a new little shack set up for the frogs? Easy peasy. I mean, there's nothing that's gonna really be able to get up here. The only thing that's really a threat is bugs, and that's not really a huge deal. Even if the bugs do make it up here, like, if it's a male, we're gonna kill it regardless, so. Alright. So we need to go get a little bit of metal and make a trough. I think these two are both injured. I don't want to take them from here. Actually, wait, do we have metal? We might have a little bit of metal already. Let me check. Let's see here. Did I happen to save any metal? Also, what do we need for the trough? We need 120. A little bit more thatch. I swore that we had some raw metal here, but it doesn't look like we do. Yeah, and it's definitely time for us to be able to go run the cave. So let's go find some metal. We'll make the make the trough. Go set it up over there. And then we can get the one frog moved, go run our run real quick, and then move the rest of the frogs, I suppose. You can find some metal. I don't know this area for like metal specifically. I just need one node. That's it. And I guess we could just smack a bunch of rocks, but hey, what's up, dude? Hello, hello. I'm doing all right. A little holiday stress getting to me today, but that is the holiday season. Sometimes it just gets stressful, you know? But at least holiday stress leads into the new year. Hopefully bigger and better things. Just gonna have to smack some random rocks. Take a break from the Yellow Galleons. Well, like for you guys especially, it's like, it's a lot harder too, just because like all the travel that you have to do, like for both families and stuff, so I get that. For us, I mean, like we have our normal family stuff. Thanksgiving this year, so like Thanksgiving this week is a lot easier. The last 2 years now, my parents, just to make things easier on themselves as well, they just take us all out to a Thanksgiving dinner. This year we're actually doing a lunch, but so Thanksgiving wise, Thanksgiving doesn't really stress me out. You know what I mean? Like that is whatever. The only thing that stresses me out is like family talk sometimes. Because obviously the question is, well, what are you doing? And I'm just like, well, one of my projects I can't tell you much about because we are not far enough, and yeah, I can't say much about it. The other thing, you won't understand what I'm doing, and you won't, yeah. So it gets very stressful for me when I'm around family that I know is gonna ask what I'm doing and stuff, and no one in my family really understands what I do or what I'm trying to do. And then, like I said, the other project I work on, I like literally can't say much about it. Like I can tell what we're doing approximately, but like, not that I don't trust family, but like I have to treat everyone the same with some of that stuff. Obviously there's a few people that I can say more about the project with, because like I can confidently say that like nothing's gonna happen. But like I need to be careful with some of that stuff that we say, just because like word can spread even unintentionally on stuff, and the project is something that we're trying to keep kind of a secret until we hit a certain point. So which that's kind of on, it's kind of slowed down a little bit too right now, so there's not a whole lot. But yeah, that is probably one of the most stressful things for me. That and gifts really stress me out, because like I personally am to the point like with gifts and stuff where I'm just like, I really appreciate it when people do give me stuff, but I have nothing that I'm gonna say I want that, you know what I mean? Like it's just, if someone gets me something great, I really, really appreciate it. But if you ask me what I want, I don't have anything to say. You know? So, but then it like makes me feel bad if people get me stuff, because then like, because I don't have that same mindset of gifts, like it's hard for me sometimes to like think about all the different gifts, because it like overwhelms me to think about all of it, you know? But like for the kids, you know what I mean? Like my nieces and nephews, that's different, because that's like, seeing the joy on a child's face and stuff is very different, and they get spoiled anyways, so. But yeah, that's just the holiday stress for me. It's a lot sometimes, so some days are better than others. Today we're just chilling. Woke up stressed, so it became a chill day. farming, we're taming, we're just gonna have fun with our dinos and worry about the stressful stuff later. Hey, Grim. Alright, let's bring this frog over, I guess. Yeah, I mean, that's really like the best thing I can do at this point. But I know a lot of you probably know how it is, you know, you have your mind busy, can't turn it off. That's how I've been. I can't turn my brain off. So sleeping has been, some nights are fine. Some nights like I'll sleep just fine and it's not a problem. Then other nights it's like, all right, brain, calm down. Just let me sleep. I don't care about what you're thinking about, just sleep. Yeah, I mean, like, it's so hard too, because the other night I was so dead tired because I was up super late trying to take care of some dino stuff, and like I literally couldn't sleep. It was like 3 in the morning when I went to bed, and it still took me a bit to fall asleep. And then even when I did fall asleep, it was just like, I don't know, it was just like I didn't get sleep that night. Even though I like slept in enough and stuff, you know. It sucks. It's like one of the worst things is like being that overly tired and then not actually getting the sleep. Even though, like, even if you go to bed on time, sometimes you don't get it and you feel it in the morning. It's rough. Today, I'm not overly tired. Ooh, I need to plug my headset. It just beeped at me. But yeah, we'll get through it. It's the holidays. Big thing is I need to keep pushing my content. I've been having fun with the YouTube stuff. Oh yeah, that plays through, doesn't it? I've been having fun with YouTube stuff and all that. Now I'm getting more ideas. I'm trying to get a lot more organized with my content, and it's nice if I can keep myself busy with content. That's the one really nice thing is like if I can keep myself busy with content, I stress less about the other stuff because then I'm just like busy, you know. But no matter what, the holiday season always gets stressful for me, so, which I always know. I just need to know it, accept it, and roll with it. Alright, let's grab all of our stuff for swamp runs really quick. Busy and challenging. Yeah, I'd believe it. Yeah, and that's the other thing too is, like with Kat's job, she really likes the place she works and everything, but like they're in this transitional like phase where she's having to put in way like more work than what she's getting paid for. And it's a tough situation where it's just like if she doesn't do that, she'll be stuck in the situation longer. And it's not like a bad situation where like they are abusing her time. They need the extra hands on deck to do it. So like, obviously we've had a lot of discussions and stuff, and it's hard on us having her that busy and stuff. You know what I mean? Because then it's just our routines are off, our timings are off with like, you know what I mean? Just it throws everyone off. But a lot of it just came down to like, we have to try to understand where the business is coming from and where they are as owners. And a lot of it has come down to how are they going to react to bringing up the fact that she's kind of being overworked. And they've actually reacted really well. So, oh wait, we need to get out of the storage box. So just kind of, it's been a lot of transitioning and stuff like that, so. But in time, it should get better. Thanks, Streamlabs. No routine. Yeah, so we have 3 weeks in a row that are breaking the routine. That's where like these few weeks, like this is the second week. Last week was kind of tough. This week's gonna be tough. just with like the holidays and stuff. And then next week will be another tough one for her. So, and then we're we're tortoise sitting. My mom got her first reptile at the reptile show we went to, and she got a tortoise. So they're going out of town with my brother and his family, and so we're tortoise sitting. So it'll be kind of fun to take care of the little guy. Yeah, and it sucks. It sucks when the routine's thrown off. We're creatures of habit, you know. And those habits change. We tend to notice it a lot more. Okay, that stuff can stay there. But that's really it. Like, after the holiday season is over, then we can finally get like into more of a routine, plan out, not necessarily like plan out the whole year, but just plan out like our goals or whatever for the year and stuff to work towards, you know. And that's the other thing too with my content, is trying to like keep goals and keep working towards those goals. The next goal that I have is getting to 1,000 subs on YouTube, which we're getting there. We're getting there pretty quick, a lot quicker than I have been in the last few months, but I need to start getting the art content out for everyone. That's the content that I definitely need to put more thought into and stuff. There's a lot of new stuff with ASA though, so there's a lot of content out here. I just need to actually do it. Keep content enjoying. Yeah. It's a challenge. It's definitely a challenge, but like the more I do it and the longer I'm making videos and streaming and all that, like compared to when I first started streaming, obviously like I have a lot more knowledge and stuff under my belt. So stream wise, like I'm kind of on track to at least be able to consistently pump out content for stream. Stream is now easy for me to get content for, just because like I've done that the most, so like at least I'm more comfortable with it. YouTube for New World I'm pretty comfortable with now, but for Ark I still need to figure out like where I'm going to fit into the art community for YouTube. For New World, I definitely am like starting to find my place in the community as far as like where my content is going, who's looking at it, what I can do for future expansions and future content. So like anytime there's a new weapon out, build video is my first thing that I'm going to do for that new content if I can, because that's what I've done for Greatsword, Flail. Both videos have been done phenomenal. I had a lot of fun making them. So like New World, I'm definitely on the right track. For Ark, I'm a little all over the place, but there's consistent content coming in Ark, so I need to figure out what I'm going to be doing for that. Swamp Run 1 and Swamp Run 2. But like I was saying, like with family stuff, they don't see the thought process that I put into the content. They just see it as you're playing video games and that's it. And that's where it gets very, very frustrating for me. It's like, yes, I am playing video games, but it like every single time I play the game, I am like, my mind is just constantly thinking of content or thinking of like, all right, what's next, or what I want to work towards or whatever. Like it's just constant. I can't turn it off, you know. It's just I'm gonna keep thinking about it and keep trying to think of more and more stuff. But to them, it is just I'm playing video games. that's all it is to them. So it's tough. Hello, Foul. Welcome back. Do another swamp run, hope for the best. But I look at streaming and YouTube in general as it's entertainment. It is no different spending money going to see an artist play music or something than it is if someone wants to spend money on a stream or YouTube or whatever. Or even just you pay a subscription to Hulu or Netflix or something. How is that any different than subbing to someone? Or, you know, like someone's gonna get that money. Might as well go to someone who isn't, you know, like a big company like Netflix or something if you're gonna choose. Like, we don't even watch that much Netflix. The only reason we have Netflix and Hulu and stuff is because we happen to get it with, I'm trying to think, I think we get one of them with our phone plan, and then we get another one from something else. No one's right in the cave. We're clear on this. This is great. Except for I didn't put my gas mask on. Huh. Worked enough jobs that I hated going into work every single day. And to be honest, I worked some of those jobs longer because others approved of it. Like, looking back, I was good at the jobs that I did, and I did enjoy some of the work, but realistically, I stuck with them as long as I did because I think it was more accepted by those around me. I don't think that's a good reason to stick with a job. Not if you hate going into work every single day. If you hate going into work every single day, try something different. It's a lot easier said than done, but I had enough stressful days of going into work and just dreading, absolutely dreading the day itself. Whoops, I have the shotgun on the wrong key. A little bit longer of a cave run, but should be able to get through it. Might just have to take a few pit stops to force feed and heal up. Took a lot of damage just in that first room. But you know what? This is a wild tame frog that we literally tamed today, so you can't expect too much from it. I wasted that second shot, dang it. This is good XP if we can kill all this. Must need to bring stimulants with for our frogs for these runs, just in case. have 6 shots left. Let's hope there's not too many Arthros. Let's force feed a little bit. I want to be really careful because I don't want to lose this frog. This is actually a pretty decent frog for running this. An imprinted frog would be so good through here though. We've just had issues with raising our frogs. Like the game itself is killing them. It's not even on. Well, last night it was technically on Bo. He forgot to feed them. But outside of that, 24 from that bug. Yep, that drops there. Ooh, capped hatchet. Capped hatchet BP. That's super nice to have. This is trash. I'm dropping this. Shotgun ammo. That was actually like not a bad drop to get. We already have a hatchet BP, but that one's capped. Now we have a second one though. Alright, this location is a little bit of a pain. Let's force feed a little bit. Yeah, capped hatchet BP, that's awesome. That's a useful that's a useful thing no matter what. Hatchets aren't like super necessary. If we can get a capped pick BP come extinction, that'd be nice to just have it ready to go. Because then for element veins, we can use a capped pick with a mantis and farm them like crazy. Of course, there's an Arthro right there. Bring it. Bring it, guy. The lag. Some black boots. They're not very good though. I mean, like they're capped as far as armor, but the durability is kind of trash for what it is. What we're gonna do is go get the blue drop, and then hopefully at least one of these drops will come back. That'd be neat. Don't need to get more levels in the frog specifically right now. Now we can just kind of do loot runs. The last one, or that initial one that we did, we wanted to just get some levels into it, so then we could come here and do this much easier. I think I've only ever tamed one Titan boa ever. And I figured it was a waste of eggs. Here in Arthro. I don't know, maybe it was the... Might have been the snails that I heard. There should be an Arthro up in this room though. Wait, blue drop's missing? Wait, why is... I wonder if someone ran in here. There's bags over there. They might have just fast traveled in here, grabbed the drop and ran out. It's definitely a possibility. We need to watch our torpor on our frog. That would be tragic if it passed out. Big lag spike right now. Very, very big lag spike. Oh my gosh. This is concerning. Oh. I'm really surprised that the blue drop's not here. The only thing I can think of is that someone else came in here and just snagged it and ran. Take it a little slow. There's a chance that the other drops will actually respawn, but if we go too quickly, it for sure won't. I need to figure out for my bots, like I might run a separate, I need to look and see, but I may run a separate bot for YouTube, I don't know yet. The Streamlabs bot, I haven't figured it out, like as far as splitting it between the two, like I have it working for both, but I wanted to like post some stuff at different times. I don't know if it'll show everything on like both or not, so I need to do a little more testing with it. Alright. Head back, see if any drops came back. Otherwise, we are heading back to tree plot. Red drop came back. That's the one that we want to come back. It was not a good drop. Not a good drop. Yeah, that's trash. We don't need that. I don't want it. Get out of here. We can at least break some stuff. I don't know. That was awful for a red drop. Let's go back. It's still really weird that the blue drop wasn't there at all and didn't. What the heck are we? I don't know what that was. I mean, yeah, it's weird that the blue drop wasn't there. Because even if someone would have grabbed it, you'd think that it'd respawn, but maybe not. Come on, blue drop. Spawn back for us. Yeah, it did it. Listened. I think Cat's off at 4 today. Flak BP, Flak BP, Sickle BP, Terrorbird BP that I'm not gonna keep. I mean, we'll keep the Sickle BP, but I don't think we really need that. Do one more loop back. We're gonna go down, check all the way to the red drop, and then we'll run back, check blue drop. If none of them are there, then we leave. But pretty much I'll keep running the drops. If I keep noticing them respawning, I'll just run back and forth until I get a time where I go back and forth and there's no drops. I've never seen them spawn more than twice though, so Okay, nothing in here. What time is it? 1. So 2:30 we can technically come back here and have a shot again. Guess a lot of people are running Strong Cave for their loot. But I don't know. I like Swamp Cave. I like running this. It's chill. Just get to hop around on a frog. Alright, so now is when we leave. Good run though. I mean, we didn't get any crazy loot, but I suppose we did get a capped hatchet BP. That's pretty good. "11 days will be the 31st. Yeah, we'll see what happens for console. Oh yeah, it is November. You're right. There's no 31st. So technically, it'll never be the 31st. Well, that scared me. Like, November's already almost over. That's crazy. That is crazy. Time flies. Becoming older. Alright, so that's gonna have to go back with us. "21st. I'm gonna try to remember that. I always tell everyone though that like I'm one of the worst people when it comes to birthdays. It took me 2 years to remember Kat's birthday. I don't know why. I really don't know why. Birthdays are just like one of those things that I just have never been good at remembering. Like the specific days. I can remember the months usually, but it's like the specific day, I don't know why. I just always struggle with them. That's why I always tell people like, hey, I'm sorry if I missed your birthday. I did not. Believe me when I say I'm not doing it on purpose. It just happens. All right, so now what we can do is we can, oh, I should have brought, let's bring one of the frogs over at least. Let's get all the frogs out, I guess. I have 3 saddles. And now we have enough frogs over here that we can have everyone go into the cave too if we wanted, just for the XP. I just rubber band me back in. On oopsie. Yeah, with birthdays, I don't really care about my birthday. It's just another day for me. But Kat usually tries to do some nice things for me. She knows that I don't normally get overly excited about my birthday, so she does a good job of, even though I don't get excited, she gets excited for it. So I appreciate that. Like, I don't care if I'm getting older. That doesn't bother me. I just, like, I don't know. I just, like, feel weird with my birthday now, like, celebrating it. We get parents and sisters together, almost. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, like, for my family, like, we'll still do stuff. Like, we'll still get together for everyone's birthday. We don't do as much as we used to, for sure, and I'm fine with that, but how far together? Well, that's good, though. Or I assume that's good, right? Are we lagging, or did that just not? Yeah, we're lagging. So the trouble with Ark is sometimes the lag is just part of the game, and sometimes it's the game and not lag. Gotcha. That's awesome though that, like, you know, everyone does get together for it and stuff. No, that's kind of been the day today for myself as well, so no need to apologize. Today is our day of accepting the holidays and birthdays and stuff, alright? It is the day today. I mean, I think a lot of people, not just myself, but I think a lot of people, like, when you're younger, you get excited about some of that stuff, or a lot of it. And then just as we get older, you just, I don't know, your outlook on things changes, you know? Priorities change, life changes, there's, you know, just things get different as we get older. Not always bad, not always good though either. Yeah, the presents were the excitement. Yeah, exactly. Like when we were kids and stuff, that was always fun, getting the presents and the excitement. And for the adults, like now that I'm older and seeing, where the heck did that frog go, by the way? But then, like, now that I'm older and I see my nieces and nephews, like now I can see why adults love giving kids gifts too, because like just the joy and the pure excitement and thankfulness of kids when they get those presents is just great. Because it's just like kids aren't good at hiding, you know, if they're faking liking something, you know what I mean? Like a lot of kids don't like getting clothes, you know? And it's funny when they don't get excited over like getting an article of clothing that they don't like or want, you know? And you don't feel bad or whatever because you know that like it's something that they did actually need or it looks nice or whatever. But it's just funny because like kids, you know, most kids are just like kind of unfiltered in a way when it comes to that stuff. All right, I think we're good there. But yeah, as you get older, a lot of us, not everyone, but a lot of people just like the time. Time, to me, time is the most important thing. And not necessarily like I need to spend every minute with family, friends, this and that, but just like when I owned a business and was working and doing all of that stuff all at once, the number one thing that just killed me was the fact that I did not have time. I didn't have time to that. Like I enjoyed my business, but like it got to that point where I knew that that was gonna be everything. My business, if I wanted to really succeed with it, it literally had to be my everything in terms of like time. It had to be, and I knew that. And I was to a point where I had to make that decision of like, do I take out this massive loan, this massive business loan, and get my business moving and pretty much set our life in a way where like, that's it, that's what we're doing. And I just couldn't quite accept that, so. Almost, yeah. I mean, time really does fly. You just don't realize it when you're younger, and it's like weird now to say these things knowing that when I was a kid I was just kind of like whatever, you know, like what do you mean time moves fast? I don't know what that means. And then you finally like see time move fast and you're like, oh, this sucks. Like I need more time. But money will come and go. All that stuff will come and go. Time goes. Does not come back to you. Yeah, we all did. What are you talking about? You wish I didn't grow up. You're just saying these things, and it's just like, no, like my niece, I can have, you know what I mean? Like most of my nieces and nephews, I can have full-blown conversations. And what, 3 years ago, that wasn't the case. It's crazy. Or even just like the fact, like COVID. Like I have nieces and nephews who they were either not born when COVID started or were born like right around it. And now if you bring it up, they'd be like, I don't know. They just think of it like the flu or something, you know? Like it'd be like us hearing about the flu, but for them, it's, you know, it's crazy. Time is weird. I'm hitting a lag spike right now, or like, oh, frame drops. Yeah, what do those adults know? They don't know what they're talking about. I hardly went anywhere. I mean, I don't leave my apartment super often anyways. Like, Kat and I don't like to necessarily go out and about. I think part of it is we used to go out every single weekend, and then during the week at times too. Like we were out, we were always doing stuff out with friends and all that. And I don't know how I used to do that, but now it's like, now we're just homebodies. And I'm fine with that. I'm totally fine with just chilling at home, hanging out. We have time before we can run swamp again, because I do want to keep stacking CP. I don't know. As I've gotten older too, and watching others do different things with their lives, obviously some people are like very happy with their life, what they're doing and all that, but then I see other people who are like working jobs that they just like cannot stand and this and that. And just like, is it really worth it? Is the money worth hating your job every single day? Because to me it wasn't. But there are a lot of people who absolutely love their jobs. Some might not have a choice. It's true. It's very true. But there are a lot of people who do have a choice. And like myself, I've had a choice to do what I want for a long time. And I still chose to do jobs and chose to do things that pleased others and not necessarily myself. And the trouble that I have now is I'm doing stuff to please myself, to make myself day to day enjoy what I'm doing. But it's hard because like sometimes people see that dollar sign as, or not even a dollar, let's not even think about the money. Some people will just see it as it's a waste of time or whatever. So it's hard to like enjoy it when I have others around me who like don't see it anywhere close to how I see it. But they'll go and spend money on like, you know, whatever. And they'll say, well, I worked hard for the money. And it's like, well, I don't care about that stuff. I don't need millions of dollars. I don't need this and that. Obviously, Kat and I make sure that like financially we're not, you know, putting ourselves in a position where we're just completely screwed over. So money is tight for us, and that's something that we talk about. It's not like we don't talk about it. That's the thing, is communication for us is key for this to work, for me to keep working towards this, like streaming and the other project that I have going on and all that stuff. Like, we've had to communicate, we've had to talk about, we've had to make sure that like we are on the same page. Because otherwise, if we weren't, it wouldn't work. I wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't be able to do this. You know? Like, I started streaming not with the intention. I never started streaming with the intention of like, this is what I want to do. I did it because, like, again, COVID hit. We were all stuck inside. I was really getting into art, you know what I mean? Like, that's how it started for me. It didn't start as like, I'm going to do this and make money, and I am going to turn this into something that I will become passionate about. I was not passionate about it at the start. I just loved playing a lot of games, and again, COVID. So we were all stuck inside playing games, and that's just, you know, a lot of streamers did pop up during COVID, but a lot of those streamers have quit. Because once COVID was over, and once, like, you know, a lot of that died down, they stopped, and I don't blame them, because the streaming in general is very, very flooded, or has been flooded. So but it's just crazy. It's hard to enjoy something that I really love when it's not necessarily friends that don't understand. It's more so family. But there's definitely friends, not that I'm still technically like super friends with right now. There's definitely people who would look at it and be like, yeah, you're being lazy. And there are days where I'm lazy. There's days where everyone's lazy. Just human. But I need to not tell myself those things. That's the hard part. If I start telling myself that I'm lazy or not doing enough, then I won't do enough. I don't have the mentality of like, if someone tells me that I'm gonna work 10 times harder, that's not how I am. I need to tell myself that I'm doing the right thing. Deep conversations today in chat today, but these conversations need to happen from time to time, you know? That was a 130. I was gonna tame it. But the other part too is like I didn't used to have social anxiety at all. And then I developed it. Not because of COVID, just various, oh my gosh. Various things have pushed into the into me having social anxiety, which is why like streaming, I don't get anxiety streaming like that is different, but like going out and communicating directly with random people in a game for some reason gives me anxiety. It's weird, it's very strange, but I'm getting better with it. Meeting all of you guys helps a lot. But a lot of it comes down to, I need to quit worrying about what other people think about what I'm doing and just keep my focus on me and Kat and our future and my content. If I love it, if I'm passionate about it, I'll put in Time and effort. No, I appreciate all you guys, especially those of you like who pop in, even if you don't play the game or enjoy the game, just to say hello. Like saying that to wait, what? Parasaur, that threw me off. It's just it's hard. Like I don't play many games, right? I play Ark and I play New World. Those are the only two games I really play. I play Genshin a little bit, and I'll dabble in a few games, but like, I want to learn as much as I can about these games and just not be the best out there. I don't care about being the best. I'll never be the best. I just don't care about being the best. You know what I mean? I want to do as good as I can. I want to be as knowledgeable as I can. I want to help people when they ask and all that. Again, with some of my like social anxiety, it's hard for me to like go out of my way to offer help. So that's why I always tell people, like, if you really do need help or have a question, like definitely ask me. And, you know, sometimes I may not be able to or not know, but no, it's life can be very difficult sometimes, no matter the age. No matter how old you get, there's always going to be days. But no, I mean, yeah, it's I appreciate having all of you guys a lot. And even outside of stream, there are a handful of people who definitely support me. And that helps a lot. Cool looking bug. But one of the things is like, so those of you who are in my Discord know that like it's not the most active Discord, right? Like I don't do a good job of keeping up with the Discord and stuff like that. But I think it would be fun if we could try to start getting the Discord busier. So whether that's just sharing, hey, here's what I did in the game. Like, I want to start sharing more of like what I do off stream, because we do a lot of stuff off stream. There's a lot of content that I don't stream. And for one, I want to make like, I'm kind of thinking, you guys can tell me if this is a bad idea, but like, what would you think of eventually, not right now, but eventually doing like a subscriber / YouTube membership channel where like occasionally me and the tribe or whoever's playing will pop in there and I'll just kind of do Discord streams here and there. Just whenever I'm feeling it. It won't be a scheduled thing. It'd just be, hey, I'm popping in there, or if you see him in there, you can pop on in. I probably have it. I'd have to figure out some of the details of it, but I might do something like that just to show extra appreciation for those who are able to subscribe and have members and all that. But what I am gonna say is I do want to ask for help on trying to get the Discord more active, because I'm not the best at it. I try my hardest to like keep up with it. It's just hard to keep up with it, you know? But I think getting the Discord more active would be fun for everyone. And then maybe we can eventually get some, you know, activities going. I think it'd be really fun actually once server transfers open, set up, which I've done this actually on unofficial servers before, but what if we set up like subscriber / member boss fights, you know? Set up a date and a time. We can all meet on a certain server, get it all set up, and run people through some boss fights for fun. And it wouldn't necessarily have to be subscriber, just throwing ideas out there. Because I know there's a lot of people who can't afford to support the stream, and honestly, I don't expect anyone to spend their money to support the stream. Just as a heads up, I do get for Twitch, I do get ad revenue. So I am getting paid in a sense for you guys just lurking in the chat, watching the streams and stuff like that. And I just like, you know, the support of you guys just being there helps a lot. So don't feel like you ever have to spend money or anything. If you do want to spend money and really support the stream and all of that, obviously there's, you know, multiple options now. There is the subscriptions, as we all know, but then there's also the memberships through YouTube. So you kind of have two different options depending on the platform that you like to watch. But definitely, if you guys have any ideas or anything like that, I think I have a suggestions. Yeah, I do have a suggestions channel in the Discord, so you can actually just pop it in there if you have an idea. Kind of go from there. Thank you for listening today. I really appreciate it. No one on that bird. It's not pregnant, that's just hurt. Appreciate it, Fel. Kind of crazy how long we've known each other though. And like, it literally started with Ark. And I think that's why, like, I think that's a big part of why Ark is like very near and dear to me, because some of like my closest online friends I've met through Ark. Ark and New World, you know. I've never been one to have like massive friend groups, so I think that's also why it's hard for me to get the Discord rolling, because I'm used to like really small, tight-knit friend groups. Which I think is good, but I need to like learn how to branch out and to involve others into the friend group. You know what I mean? Into feeling like it's a tight knit group with just more people. But like, it's hard, you know? It's hard if you're not used to it. Asking questions. Well, it's funny because like that's how I met Lemur too. And the funny thing with Lemur is he I didn't realize you were live here. Yeah, I'm live on both. I'm live on both. Gotta grab a blanket quick just because it's a little chilly. But it's funny because I met Lemur, which actually I've been talking to Lemur a little bit. He's got a new project that he's working on. He had some shrimp questions and stuff, but I have been chatting with Lemur a little bit here and there. But the funny thing with Lemur is I met him through Ark, and he didn't even play Ark at the time. He was literally like, "You're the only Ark streamer that I'm watching. Like, I only watch you for Ark." And I was like, "Well, that's really, really cool. I appreciate that." But it was just kind of funny because it's just like you don't even play the game, and you know, I met you through it. Or he's obviously played it, but wasn't at the time. I don't know what we were talking about. Oh yeah, that's right. It was that we had the skiffs. Mine was cyan and black, and Cat's was I think pink and black. Right? And then we lived up top. Hold on just a sec. But yeah, that was a long time ago. That was so long ago. I can remember that base though in my head. We had the replicator up against the wall. Then we had the base spread out from there. Had the skiffs on top. Had the breeding and hatchery on the left side. Like, I remember that base. I had my Deddy wall. The Deddy wall was along that right side. Crazy. 2.5 years? That's a long time. Again, time flies. Time absolutely flies. I need to move this pheromone over. May 25th, huh? Yeah, I need to get to 1,000 subs on YouTube. That is the next goal for all of my content. Because once I hit 1,000 subs, I will then be able to start getting ad revenue. And ad revenue would be nice because then I would have more consistent income. It'd obviously still be like inconsistent compared to obviously like an hourly wage, but it'd be more consistent in terms of I know that like I'd be getting some ad revenue from my videos. So if you guys know anyone who likes New World or once I get the ARC content flowing better, because I'm still trying to figure out the whole ARC stuff in terms of YouTube. But if you know anyone, definitely pass along the channel. If you have suggestions for videos or ideas, throw them in the suggestions area in Discord, because I'm always open to ideas, or like there's certain things that I don't think about because maybe I play the game enough and I don't have the mindset of like a new player or a casual player. So I do like when people bring up like, hey, how do you do this? Like I've had a couple of people, or Sayo was asking about sugar, and it's funny because he had brought up the fact that like, hey, you should do a video for sugar, and I was already like thinking about a sugar run video, but I didn't know how to do. And then he had asked like, hey, what did you think about it? So then I did it, and it did great. Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot, Mateo. Mateo with the sub. Is that what that was? Hold on. I'm I'm new to the whole the whole YouTube thing. But thank you. I appreciate it. That was really loud. And my bot, like, okay. Thank you, I appreciate it. This is my second week streaming on YouTube. So I'm still trying to figure out some of my settings and some junk. I appreciate that. Appreciate all the love today, you guys. I'm excited once we get, is that a player? Wait, what? There's two Rhinios right here. Heck? They're almost in render of each other. That's crazy. No, I appreciate all the support today, you guys. A lot. I appreciate it a whole bunch. But no, I'm excited for my other project to get further along so I can actually share information with you guys. And it's one that like I definitely have some involvement in, but I'm not like in charge of. It's through my dad's business. Well, it's kind of like a project me and him are working on, so. But one day I will get to share it with you guys, and it'll be sweet. It is reptile related. That's about the most I can say. It has to do with the reptile hobby. If any of you are reptile keepers, there eventually will be a new product on the market, hopefully, that will be great. Yeah, I can't really say much about it. Thank you. Give me that. All right, we're looking for Stegos still. So we need high level or like 100 plus stego. Otherwise I'm just gonna have to raise some, which is fine, I can do that, but it'd be nice to just tame a couple. working on a big base. I should run this pheromone back, and then what we'll do is start heading back towards base. We need to see where we're at with the hard poly. Potentially craft up more. This is the one that we just looked at, right? I just want to make sure. Yeah. Yeah, we need to keep the hard poly rolling, get the shotguns made. More ammo needs to be made. I think we have like 1,000 shots currently, maybe 1,200. I don't remember. Yeah, if we see a high level doad, I might take it. That one looks sweet. Oh yeah, I suppose if we see a theory or two, we could take that. Go toss the pheromone in here. A lot of Lystros that are gonna have to still get moved to the other base. Almost just bring one over to the frogs. Might chill over there. Okay. Got like what, 10-15 minutes before we can go run Swamp Cave again. I want to stay on top of it because I want to try to get flak leggings and chest. Potentially time for some dinner. What's on the menu tonight? Wait, is that an aloe? I just hear an aloe. Oh, there he is. 100 bits, bit by bit, you're getting there. Appreciate it. I have got about 1,000 shells made so far, I believe. And I have one shotgun made. Second shotgun's almost able to be made. And then I have almost full sets of gear for everyone. So like we're very, very close to being able to run it again. Yeah, sounds good. Have fun at work. Work real hard. Sell lots. There's a chance Bo will actually be on stream if he's playing and we're running stuff. Not necessarily like in Discord with me, but he'll probably be on while we're out and about doing stuff. So we might get... Actually, if he's gonna be on a bunch, you should almost just like hard farm a ton of stuff, you know? He's gonna be on that much. But I don't know. I don't know what his plan is. You should probably be a little bit productive with his time off too, but we all know how that can go sometimes. The intention of being productive with time off just to then be the least productive. What kind of soup is it? Wait. Oh wait, I missed it. The potato. Wait, what is a potato and leek? Honestly, I don't know if I've actually really... I don't know if I could actually say like I do or don't like leeks. Like I've had it where leeks are in stuff, but I don't know if I could specifically be like that tastes like a leek. Very common there. I mean, like, I like potato soups, but yeah, sometimes a potato soup can be so creamy that it's just like, it's too rich or something, you know? Or like a clam chowder, you know? Like if a clam chowder is like too creamy, or if it's too clammy. This poor Bob. This poor Bob. Look at his base is falling to pieces. Gonna heat up. Good luck. This poor Bob is just living his best Bob life in a thatch hut with his raptor. And 80 might work. I mean, there's a chance we could potentially do the boss fight tonight if I get really lucky finding some stegos. Like that stego back there, let's go back and tame it. Because we can just knock it and then come back for it. But we need to get rid of that Carno first. Was it over here? I don't want to hit the stego. Eh? Smells very rich. See if you can smell the richness. Usually that's a sign that, yeah, it's gonna be pretty rich. How much did 2 shots give it for torpor? Oh, that's pretty good. Let's just knock this though, so at least it's, you know, we have an 85 knocked at least. Alright, game. I want to shoot in the head. Ow. The gun jammed on that one. The headshot bonus, dang it. No. Stupid gun jam. Dang it. Oh, I hit it? Okay. Don't know if it's the gun or me missing sometimes. Right now, we don't care if it's male or female necessarily. 2600 HP, it's not the best, but after we get a few levels into it, it might turn out okay. Games in progress. Do that. Yeah, it's 40 extra levels, so we'll see. What level was it? It's not a great level, but our stegos didn't take really any damage when we did the fight, so let's see. Gonna be 13 kibble. That's a lot of kibble still. I mean, a 150 is gonna be 22 pieces. So we need 13 pieces. It's gonna take 16 minutes if we're still on the 1.5 times, which I think we are. It's definitely rich but edible. Hey, that works then. Edible is good. Have you ever had a soup that's like so salty though that it's inedible? I've only had like once or twice where I've had a soup where it's like, I don't know what they did. I don't know if they just poured a whole thing of salt in there or what. But it was not good. Like so salty that you can just like feel your fingers and stuff swelling up from it or something. I've had that where it's just like I love potato chips and stuff, you know what I mean? Like that's what I munch on at night usually, like if I'm gonna have a snack. I'll just have potato chips. The weird thing is I won't eat potato chips like during the day really. Like I will if I'm having a sandwich, but I don't really want to sit and just like graze on them. But then at night, like once I'm done with stream and like if I'm just chilling, we're just hanging out, like I might eat, but I don't snack a whole lot at my desk. Never eat chips. I love chips. Chips are delicious. I get that from my dad though. He eats too many chips though. No, I can definitely get my snacking habits from, well, I guess both my parents, but specifically my dad, because like that's exactly how he is. He'll eat potato chips and popcorn at night. That's what I do. I used to make like fresh popcorn all the time. You know, we used to have a popcorn maker. But then our popcorn maker went bad, and then we never got a new one. But homemade popcorn is delicious, especially if you make it super unhealthy. Or like we'll do, actually one of the snacks that we've been doing, like me and Kat, is we'll have French fries in the air fryer because it's super easy and cheap. Never been a big snacker. I don't snack as much as I used to. I'm also that person though that like I will lose weight if I'm stressed and gain weight if I'm not stressed. So like it's both good and bad if I gain weight. Good in the sense of if I'm eating that much, it usually means I'm not very stressed out, so I'm just like kind of doing my thing. But then like if I'm really stressed out, like I'll just lose a bunch of weight and I won't put it back on until the stress goes away. Even if I eat a bunch of food and stuff, it's probably just a combination of not sleeping well and stuff like that, but I would say like usually when I'm stressed out, at least I'll have smaller meals and then just like I'll snack whenever I'm hungry. Like if I'm hungry, I'll just snack because like I have to. Otherwise, my meals, I can't sit and eat big meals when I'm stressed out. Like even if it's like a really good meal, there's a few foods that I would maybe be able to eat a bunch of if I was stressed, and that is steak. Steak I could definitely eat regardless. Like if I need to eat something and like nothing sounds good, I'm just like whatever, I'm not hungry. And then if Kat's like, well, what if we get you a steak? Like I'll eat it. It's it's weird. Like that's the one food that no matter how stressed out I am, I will eat it because I love steak. If it didn't kill me, I'd probably eat it every single day. Well, and if it didn't break the budget. Yeah, she knows. She knows there's certain foods that like, no matter my stress level, like if it's around the time where I should be hungry or if she knows I didn't eat much that day, there's like two. Ooh. Hold on, we're getting distracted here. We're right by this cave. It's a 135. But no, there's like two different foods that she can get me. One is obviously steak, like I said. The other one is if she goes to the ramen shop that we like to go to. Cause I don't always get ramen there. I'll get like they have these rice donburi bowls. Super good. But yeah, she knows me very well at this point. I would sure hope she does. But we're kind of like opposites with stress. Sometimes we're like, sometimes like she'll stress eat, I think, and then like other times if I'm not stressed, then I'll be eating. Like it's just funny how that works. Hey guy, my gun is jammed and you're a 135, so you can actually like hurt me. You don't eat, yeah. You just I don't have any form of an appetite usually. It's just my mind is too busy. And it's the same with like sleeping, you know. Mind gets busy and then that's that. This is a great stego for us to get right now. The only way, I think the only way I'm gonna end up keeping the stego and not using it for the boss fight is if it has really good HP. That's the only set that I care about on these. Dang, lady. Taking a lot of hits from this capped long neck. This is a capped long neck that she's just absorbing the shots from. You know, I'm gonna knock you out just because you're bothering me. Never mind. Just kidding. But Fal, if you and your ex ever join official, let me know, cause like once servers open up too, like transfers, we could hook you up and make your official experience like a lot better. But I know like you're really into unofficial and stuff too. Let me know if anyone wants to join official. It is gonna get to a point where we're gonna have an excessive amount of stuff. Let's go. All right. It's really loud when you said official. No, I was just saying, if you and your ex ever end up joining official or anything, once server transfers are open, we can help you guys out. But I know you're not super into official, so. But once server transfers open, it'd be kind of fun to get people together and like meet up on a neutral server or go to your guys' servers, check out your bases. That'd be kind of fun. Actually, now that we have crossplay, what if I did viewer base tours? That would be cool. Even if it was an unofficial server, I could join that. I could make a character on that server, and then we could do like a viewer base tour day. That'd be a really fun stream, actually. Or like go visit someone's server, you know what I mean? Like I could go help you guys out on something if you needed farming, anything like that. That could be really fun. Cause yeah, Grim, if you end up doing official on console, I could even come and visit yours, or unofficial, doesn't really matter. As long as it's cross-platform, I could come and visit. Need to build up for that? Well, that's all right. But for a future idea, that could be kind of fun. This is gonna be 20 kibble. I need to go get more kibble quick. This is great. We're gonna have 2 more stegos. Cause like New World's really tricky because like I get New World viewership. My New World content is very informational. And like I think that's where I do good with content. But it's, you know, it's harder to get like group content for New World for myself. Just because like I'm not on it as much. I don't get to know as many people throughout the servers and stuff. But like with Ark, it's nice because I can just make a new character and I don't have to worry about that character. Just go do a note, run quick, get some levels, and play the game. Come on. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Yeah, maybe like once everyone gets more established, once consoles out and stuff. So start getting some ideas of like what we could do for that, or if any of you want to participate in that, then maybe start getting your bases ready, and you can let me know once you get set up and are good to go. I'm just gonna take all that kibble. I think we go babysit the female. Make sure nothing happens to it, because that female, it's not going to have the greatest HP. It's only 3k pre-tame, so it's not going to be great, but it'll help. So then we'll have 3 stegos to be able to ride right away. So we could potentially do the boss fight tonight. So for the boss fights, the way I'm probably going to do that content is the first time we run the boss fight, because like for our tribe, we're very like obviously I'm on a lot. Kat hops on whenever she wants to or whenever she can after work. And then Bo hops on, same deal, after work. And then Santa, he hops on when he's able to, but he's got a kid plus working and all that. So he's a lot more like time restricted. And so a lot of it is we want to make sure that everyone can get to the boss fight. So what I might do is for our initial boss fights, I might just record them and then go from there. What? I don't have global on. Global is a bunch of jerks sometimes. I don't know what this person's doing. Are they running the cave or what? Wait a minute. My guy is like sitting side saddle. Isn't he? Why are you sitting like that? Huh. Yeah, I wanna for sure get this stego. How long did I say it was gonna be for the tame? 25 minutes. Is there anything else we can tame while we're just sitting here? What level is that Carbo? Not that we necessarily use Carbos a ton. 10. But we could, I guess we could actually tame a Carbo for Tuso taming. That's what I used to use. Play single player at the start. Yeah, just if you ever get into an unofficial or official server and want to participate in something like that, if we do it in the future, then you could go check it out. This thing is gonna be a bit, isn't it? Can't lay spikes down because of this base right here. I think it'll probably be okay. Let's go get the other one, because that one should be ready. I don't want this person to mess with it though. I don't know what they're doing. An official PvE, technically can another player hurt a downed tame? I was like, why are they hovering? I don't know what they want. Are they farming? Those guys are farming. Oh, there's so many people here. What's going on? Yeah, I'm gonna sit with this because I don't trust these people. If someone kites something over here, this stego's gonna die. It's unconscious. I don't like this. I don't like all these people looking at my tame. That thing will stay knocked out for a while. Pre-tame HP is only 800 difference. It's not bad. No one's Scarshids releasing. Yeah, we'll see. First, they just gotta get console rolled out. Because it would be tragic if they decided to release Scorched for PC and then delay further. Hello, Philip. Welcome over on YouTube's. Welcome, welcome. Oh yeah, Fel, if you're still there, I need to get you. I need to get you, you and Bo both moderator on YouTube. Hellrider, I don't even know if he's on my YouTube or not. I'll have to ask him. So we're just waiting with the stego right now. Waiting with a stego at the moment for the tame. There's been a few people around, and I don't want to risk someone kiting something. People won't kite anything if I'm just chilling here. There's been like 4 people with one specifically hanging out. So just to be safe, we're gonna hang out with it. Haven't seen how right. He just moved. They just moved from Texas, I think from Texas to Michigan or something like that. So he's been super busy with that. He's always really busy. Either with work or just life in general. He said he's been playing on the unofficial server that I used to play on, which he said it's been okay. I mean, I had my issues with that server. Hellrider was my he's one of my mods over on Twitch. Played Ark with him back in ASE. What, 2 years ago, something like that. So we played unofficial. We weren't in the same tribe, but we were on the same server and stuff. And then, yeah. So I've known him. I've known a lot of people through Ark for a while, and then New World obviously as well. Where I'm from? I'm from the U.S., Minnesota. The old Midwest. But it's funny because a lot of viewership I get is from EU just because of the timing of when I stream. I would say I probably get more EU viewership than I do NA. On some days at least. But again, I stream during like more EU times than I do NA as far as like busier times. But it's cool. You get to meet people from all over. India, very nice. I've met people from all over the world. It's really cool. Oh, do we just put the kibble in and hope for the best? It was 20, right? As long as we're still on the 1.5 times rates, it's 20. Yeah, I do both YouTube and Twitch. Full time. I do have another project that I work on, but I can't discuss too much on just because of NDAs and stuff. But I do have another project that I do work on outside of streaming and all that. It's slowed down, but it's getting there. It is getting there. I'm like nervous on leaving this thing though, just because again, we've seen those people like flying through here multiple times. And I've seen and heard people in global. There are people who are going to kite stuff to Thames occasionally, so we see that many people, we gotta hang out. I can't put spikes around it either. PC finding your project, very nice. Are you an Ark or a New World gamer? If you're over on YouTube, you gotta be one of the two if you've been on my channel. It is a chill day, so I don't mind just sitting with this stego, hanging out. Not a gamer at all? Well, what brings you to the channel then? How'd you show up here? I'm always curious how people like find my content and all that. Back up a little bit in case there's an accidental desk pop. Where am I someone on your channel? Yeah, the YouTube. As far as like finding new streams and stuff like that, YouTube's really strange compared to Twitch. Like YouTube's definitely not as friendly to newer streamers and stuff as Twitch is. Which part of that is just a lot more people are watching Twitch for streams, whereas in YouTube they're watching it for the videos and the shorts. A lot of people do still watch, you know, live streams, but like my analytics, when I look at it, it says that like almost all my viewership is going to be watching videos and shorts, but then for live streams, it's very hit or miss. But Twitch made it so now we can stream on both platforms. Or multiple platforms without getting in trouble with Twitch, so a lot of people are starting to do that now. We lose the other stego, it is what it is. I don't want to lose this one though. My live stream thumbnails are temporary. I don't do clickbait. There's certain things that I understand will sell. I worked in sales for a number of years, and I'm a very different salesman, and I apply that to my videos and my content. I have a certain way that I like to look at things, and I don't like clickbait. You could have a terrible video and you could have a really clickbaity title or clickbaity thumbnail, get people into that video. That does not make the video good. It makes the thumbnail attractive from a marketing standpoint, but that does not mean the video is actually good. So my focus goes into making sure the quality of my content is the best that I can put out there. And then the thumbnails will be down the road. Eventually, I'd like to get to the point where I could pay people to do my thumbnails for me. But I don't like obnoxious thumbnails, stuff like that. Ones that obviously like are clickbait. I can't stand that. I am the person who will not. No, I'm not going to get into the sales side of stuff. If you're looking for people to work for you, there's a lot better methods than going to YouTube live streams. Just saying. Yeah, I worked in sales. Why would I not be serious that I worked in sales? I'm an ethical seller. I'll only sell a product if I know it's actually good for someone. That's why I didn't sell as much as other people. I've seen unethical sellers and I can't stand it. People who will just sell it just to make money, that's not right. Money is not everything. It's just the truth of it for some of us. An ad about, like, why did it gave me a 4-minute timer on the ads this time instead of 5. Wait, no, that one says 5 and that one says 4. There's an ad coming up sometime in the next 4 to 5 minutes, I guess, on Twitch. That was a weird one. Their alert system for the ads has been really wonky lately. I don't know why. Some days it's fine, but yeah, today it's supposed to be a 5-minute alert, but it is 4 minutes. I'll bring the stego back. And then I'll go get the other one. The other one will for sure be done. Can't believe we found a 135. Last time we looked for stegos, it was just like pulling teeth out. It sucked. The other one, there's no way that one's gonna wake up because this is already at 56, 57%. Need another piece. What, 60 something? Yeah, I don't trust just because like there were people, a lot of people flying overhead with one that actually stopped and stuff a couple times, so I don't trust them. It's 100 food, right? Or no, that was only 50 food there. Huh. Alright, I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick while we're just chilling. Again, I don't think anyone's gonna kite anything while I'm sitting here. So I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. I have a roast going in the crock pot right now. It smells delicious. Tried it a little bit different this time. So normally I just do salt, pepper, herbs if we have them, and then I'll also do honey on top. And then this time I put a little hoisin sauce on there just to see how it goes. You think we'll get for HP? It's not good pre-tame. It is not great pre-tame, but if we get enough points put into it, it could amount to be good. Be nice if it was a male, but it is what it is. 4 more pieces. No. 6 more pieces. Dang it. We're gonna be here for a little bit still. So let's see if we have this stego. We have this stego, the one we tame, and we have one at base. And then I could potentially level up one. I mean, like, we might have enough stegos with this. And then it's just a matter of getting the ammunition and the weapons, which we already have 3 of the weapons done. I have to make more ammo for the bow and the Fabby. Like, we're gonna go in there kind of as Bobs this time around. So we're gonna go in with two Ascendant shotguns, a capped comp bow, and a Fabby, because we're saving on resources. So we attempted Dragon last night and we didn't have enough shotgun shells. We didn't die. And then we did test because we figured, well, we're already in there. Rather than just dying and resetting, we just wanted to like test running the timeout to see if it was still the same as ASE. And it is. You still just die and lose all of it. But it was a good opportunity to test it. It just sucks because we lost all of our stuff, but it is what it is. It's PvE, so like losing stuff in PvE, I don't care too much about. It's like we end up sitting on so much excess gear in PvE that you like don't know what to do with it. So the fact that we get to use the gear and lose some of it is not that bad. But we could probably even do Dragon with just like 2 people if you had good enough shotguns and enough shotgun shells, like, I don't know, 800 each, 1,000 if you have the extra resources to do it. Like, if I can crank out 2,000 shotgun shells, then I will. But I also, since this time we're rocking 2 more strong weapons, I don't think we need 2,000. But again, if we have the stuff to do it and I'm already making it, then sure, but I mean, we can have 1,500 shells between the shotgun users, and then the other weapons will just be bonuses. HP would have to be somewhere around like 7 or 8k for me to not use this for the boss fight. So I have 3 eggs back at base that guarantee my 36 points in HP. 36 is not great. Probably would have been fine to have left this, but to confirm that we get the tame is more important at this point than flying around. Because then we know that we can go and tame that one instantly. Let me make sure. So there's going to be 4 more feeds. Let me just confirm that we do have enough. Guy's riding backwards. See that? Be a nice little tame for us, though. We'll breed this one when we get back, regardless of what its HP is. We'll still breed it with our male, so at least we have an egg that's guaranteed some form of HP. I mean, if it has 40 plus points, do we keep it then? I feel like we should still use it, because it definitely is increasing our chances of completing the boss fight. Yeah, we'll just use it. We'll just assume that we're not going to lose anything. And then I need to make sure we get cakes, so I might have to go tame some bees today. Just to get some extra cakes rolling. I mean, we burned through all of our, or most of our cakes last night, but we also sat in the arena the entire time. Come on, lady. Up to 645 subscribers on YouTube's. 355 more to go. Which seems like a lot, but between 500 and like 650, which I'm essentially at, like those went a lot quicker just because like I've been trying to, you know, put more videos out and stuff. But I do need to come up with some good thumbnails for our for the live stream stuff. Which, like, again, the YouTube live stream, I'm still new to it, still trying to get stuff going. I'm not worried about thumbnails for that though, not yet. But it would be nice to pay someone for thumbnails eventually. Someone that, like, that's what they do. Or get like a nice template that I could start using. I might do that. We'll see. But yeah, like some of that stuff, it's just like trying to prioritize where to put my time and efforts. And that's where some stuff, it's just like, for a lot of content creators, it's just worth it to pay someone else to do it because it's just not worth your time. Like, you could take that time, put it into something else, make more money or more whatever, and then be able to afford to pay someone else to do the other stuff. So that will come with time. Or I guess if you have money, you could just do it immediately, but I am not in that situation at the moment. Alright, one more. Then we got our stego, one of our stegos. Nothing's touched the other one. I figure we might as well tame that. It's an 80, so it's not great, but we'll get some extra levels on it. So it'll end up being like a 120, 130. Or no. 110, 120. Somewhere in there. You start getting more shorts out. Which I actually have some ideas for shorts for Arc. That would be like consistent. I've seen a couple other people do something similar to it, but not for ASA yet. And I try to do it, you know, my own deal on it. It's so hard though. There's so much content out there. It's like, there's a reason why like I don't do trap videos. Cause like sometimes I don't know who designed the trap and stuff like that. Alright, let's go drop this one off at base. We'll go back and get that other one. It's still taming. Oh, it's still over there. That one's only level 80, but again, it will be better than what we currently have for Stegos. It's just we're gonna have to take it out and get some levels. That's no problem. We can get levels into the dinos. It's weird though. So like what we tried last night was we tried having someone on the Stego with a compo and then someone with a bug, and then shooting and killing stuff from the Stego with the compo. And it wasn't giving any XP. I don't know why. Maybe it was just buggy that time around. I'm not sure. But then what we did is we had, I think I was on the Stego, Bo was on his bug. And then when he killed stuff, I would get XP for it, like the passive XP. It's really goofy. Yeah, really bad HP. Like, I think that's only 30 something maybe. Yeah, it's like exactly 30 points. 43 points in oxygen though. So that one is one that's just gonna be used for, it's kind of FFA, I guess. Only 40 points it got was in the wrong stat. We can go grab this Stego. We'll tame the Stego, grab it, bring it back, and then run Swamp Cave. And then after Swamp, then we will head back to base with the higher level Stego. I was really lucky that we found that Stego though. I think this one was what, 13 pieces is what it'll take. Hold on. Theory. It's tempting. We need to just stay on track though right now. I might go back for that. But I don't really want to babysit that one either. We've got other stuff we're trying to do. So theories are not high on the list of things to get done right away. I mean, it'd be good if we were working on them, you know, by now, but I'm not going to worry too much on it. Hopefully no one's ran Swamp Cave recently. This thing even has like, I don't know, 3k plus HP. Can get some levels into it. I think minimum we're looking for 10k HP on the stegos. Ideally we'd like more than that. But with cakes and stuff, 10k might be enough because we have decent saddles. We have almost capped saddles. Like we have a BP for them. So we can craft those up. Yeah, I mean like we're not far away from being able to do the fight again. And then once we have all the stuff ready and we can confirm that we're able to like run it pretty easily, then we know we can run it more in the future too. Oh, that'll work. 3200, that's fine. You not. Stop. Stupid ally looking. Oh, and we're banding right now. You know, like, move. Alright, I need to move you out of the way, because you're actually, like, super in the way right now. So weird. We had, like, one day where there was no lag with the picking, and it picked perfect. There was no issue. And then, like, ever since that day, it's just been awful again. Really warm here with fur. Hello. I'm a bug? I own a bug. Call me a bug. What are you doing? Now we're about to go on a quick swamp cave run. How are you doing, Rasco? There was a bug. Yeah, it's really hard to see my character. He's tiny, so sometimes it's kind of tricky to see that he's actually riding it. Oh yeah, it's frog time. So I need to go further up the hill. They nerfed the drops, I'm pretty sure. I am too far up. Got turned around. Hopefully no one's ran Swamp Cave, because ooh, I don't want to deal with an alpha, not on my frog. This is just a wild tame. Newer content and logging myself. Ooh. Let's try the FPS in towns. I haven't had too many issues with that. I would maybe double check your settings just to see if maybe an update changed your settings or something. I haven't had any issues, but then again, Bo's had issues with it, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure what the settlement do. This is Swamp Cave. Okay, just not register either of those shots. Yeah, this is Swamp Cave, so here for loot. Yeah, what do you have your name tags at? I think I keep mine at like 15. That makes a big difference though, reducing that. I don't know what's going on. I need to kill this stupid Arthro. There we go. Cave is awful. Yeah, but look at the level of everything. You get boatloads of XP in here. Like if you want to hit 100 the fastest, you have to do Swamp Cave really. You grab a 2 times and a 4 times note, you come in here, you're golden. So this is a wild tame frog, by the way. This is not anything special for the frog. Obviously we take a lot of damage in here, but if you take it slow, you can just slowly heal up. Yeah, so with the frog, if you right click on bugs, you'll get cementing paste, which is very, very useful at this point for us. So it makes for a nice run to just get paste, and then there's a bunch of cave loot drops in here. We're just gonna heal up a bit because that Arthro actually messed us up because I kept hitting it. Alright, let's keep moving. Actually, we don't even need to kill all this stuff. Some spots we don't have to kill, we can just keep moving. Be a drop right here. Flak BP, flak BP, flak BP. Dang it, it's not a flak BP. Yeah, we've got a beaver, and then now that we have our big bugs, we actually tamed mammoths. We can carry the mammoths around. A lot of spiders. Spiders don't do much damage to us. I mean, if there's enough of them, eventually it will, but... Kill this Titan boa. It gives me so much torpidity when that hits me. Burn them. I can't. I don't have flamethrowers yet. It's Scorched Earth isn't out. Eventually we can. Not yet. I mean, I guess that's fine. We're getting a bunch of junk. Need flak BPs. That's what we're here for. Flak chest and flak pants. I mean, I guess I might as well take the XP from being in here. You get a ton. It doesn't look like it because I'm level 99, and so it takes a lot of XP to hit 100. We are getting a lot. After we kill this group, we're gonna force feed heal up a little bit before we go get the blue drop. Blue drop's in the next room. Mate boosted, meaning there's potentially something else. Honestly, that's not worth keeping. Alright, we need a force feed for a little bit. Mate boost a pair of frogs, this is no problem going in here. It's just because I'm on a wild tame solo frog adventure. Shotgun as well. Like 6 HP back per piece. Yep, this is an official server. So like on the weekends, our server is capped at 70. So like if you don't get on early enough, you have to sit there and just like keep refreshing. There's no queue. If there was a queue, there's times where like you just wouldn't get into a server. So you just have to sit there and click. But it hasn't been nearly as busy now that the game has been out for a bit. Yeah, this is a public server. And then eventually once server transfers open up, then we can start transferring to other servers if we want. There's no real reason for us to transfer off server until there's more maps anyways. So once Scorched Earth comes out, then we'll start transferring stuff around potentially, but it depends. I know for PvP, they don't want them to open up server transfers with Scorched though. No one, so this is PvE. So no one can do anything to take our stuff. PvP, it's full PvP. Like you can kill, you can do all that stuff. PvP is the Wild West. Is this still cleared out from when I was here earlier? Shouldn't be. These snakes, yeah. And then once Aberration comes out, there's that's like a map that's all underground. And on that map, they actually have basilisks, so like the giant snakes. And you can tame those and ride them and stuff. They hide underground. Yeah, this is the island, which is just the base. This is the first map that came out with Ark Survival Evolved. So Ark Survival Ascended, it's just a remake, but they added in a lot of quality of life stuff. It's on the new engine and all that, Unreal Engine 5, so. But it is gonna take some time for everything to smooth out and get better. Lag spike. You know, some of those lag spikes could be people farming on Brontos. A Bronto can lag out a server. The heck is the Arthro? Oh, there you are. Okay. Does that make any sense why that's not hitting at all? Yeah, let's hear it. Get hard. Yeah, of course, I have 6 shots left, and the last Arthro in the cave that I have to kill ends up eating all the shots. So these guys normally will break your armor if they spit at you with that acid spit, but if you're naked with just a helmet on, it won't break your helmet. This thing is awful though. And then it's armored, so like when you hit it, it's got like, if you think of Diablo, it has thorns. So like when you hit it, you take damage. So that's why the shotgun's nice, because if you shoot it, you don't take damage. But if you hit it with a melee attack of any sorts, you're gonna take damage from it. You gotta heal up a little bit and keep licking it. Lick all the bugs. A little risky, but we did it. Ooh, frog saddle. It's actually... There we go. Now we have a capped frog saddle on this guy. So now, armor-wise, we're not gonna take near the damage. We have over twice the armor. That makes a really, really big difference having a capped saddle on a dino. Saddles are everything when it comes to how much damage you take. Like a prim saddle, we would be dead already. Alright. It's enough health with this new saddle. Let's go see if the drops came back. The drops did come back, then that'd be great, but not betting on it necessarily. Then again, no one's ran the cave since we ran it last, I don't think, so there is a chance. On red drop. Aha, it did come back. Flak BP, flak BP. Dang it. That's not a flak BP. Alright. Got one drop to come back for us. That's enough for now. Oof, spider? Like, how am I meshed on this thing? Look at that. I'm fine. Out of here. We didn't get too much paste on this run. When we have mate boosted frogs coming through here, we get crazy amounts of paste. The mate boost does make a big difference. And then once we have imprinted with a mate boost, the paste will be flowing. Alright, I just have this feeling like one of these yellow or blue drops may come back. I don't know why, I just have a feeling like it might. Or maybe the red drop would come back. Let's just do one more loop. My gas mask is about to break, let's just swap now. It'd be crazy if the red drop came back a third time. I've never seen that. Yeah, so you get, depending on the creature will depend on like how it breeds, you know, whether it's an egg, gestation, and the frogs, like they try to keep it pretty accurate. So the frogs, you have to breed them in water, and then they lay the egg in the water. And then you didn't used to be able to pick up those eggs, but now you can. And then you have to hatch it in the water, and then you actually raise the tadpole. So you raise it from tadpole until it's an adult. So it's definitely like, it's really cool, you know? Yeah, it's something that's like not, you wouldn't think is like really a big deal, but it's just kind of a cool little thing. All right, now we leave. My feeling was wrong. So 3:30 we can come back here and run, or 4:30 we can come back here and run this again. First I was like, how have I only been live for 3 hours? But I forgot that stream crashed after like the first 2 hours, so actually been live longer. Stream crashed earlier. Unfortunate. I like having our little spot right here. This is just a little spot that we can keep the frogs to go and run that cave whenever we want. Sorry, buddy, you really hurt, but you did great. Wait, couldn't I just do this and then go boom? Yeah, that works. So isn't that cute? But it's functional. Function over form for this one, alright? We don't need that. We don't need that. And we'll put this shotgun here for now. Helicopter bug? Yeah. The sounds of it are really cool. They actually did make it sound like a helicopter. Okay. And this is the best part about the bug. You can pick up big creatures and carry them around the map. So now this, we are going to carry all the way back to our base, which is in the far northwest corner of the map. So where we're at, we have to go way north. But to be safe, I'm going to fly around the redwoods instead of over. Rascal, have you ever played Ark at all? Like Ark Survival Evolved? Did you ever play it? Like, I've met a lot of people who have played it before, but never really got into it. They played it when it like first came out, maybe, but then just set it down. Very little. Yeah, that's usually the answer I get from a lot of people who I've met through other games or New World or whatever. Is usually like, well, I've tried it or I've played it, but never got into it. It's definitely not a game for everyone. I mean, that's any game, but I don't know. It's very, very, very unique. There's no other game like it, really. Which is what makes people upset. The devs are not the best at communication and stuff, and some people just get a little worked up by the devs, and I can't blame them, but at the same time, every single game that you play, people are going to be upset with the devs, so... But people are upset because, like, there's no competition for this game. Yes, it's a survival game, but there's nothing like it in the survival genre. But how many of the survival games can you go out and tame and breed and have, like, a whole breeding system for mutations and how to, you know, get your stats moved around? And it's really interesting the way this game works. But it is a game where, like, a kid could go and play it, but also adults can play it and everything, and, you know, it's very, very interesting. I recommend kids playing on official? Not always. Yeah, a lot of families play it. An Epic for free. Yeah, that's how a lot of people have gotten it. I should have, well, it doesn't matter now because ASA is out, but I should have done that in the past because then I could have had a crafting character. So if they do add it, you know, if they have it for free again, I'm going to try to get a second character on Epic. Wait, is ASA available on Epic? I don't even know. I just bought it on Steam. Didn't even think about Epic. But essentially, that's what you can do, is you can have an Epic account, or in ASE, you used to have an Epic account and a Steam account. And then people would have their Epic account, they'd level up the character, just power level it, and then they would just put all levels into crafting skill. And then you just leave that character at your base, and then anytime you need to craft a blueprint, you have a character literally ready to craft it. So, this is mammoth territory, right down there. Kind of all over around here. I'm gonna be cutting it a little bit close with the stem, but I think we'll make it. And this is home. This is where we live. The base is slowly rendering. And let's grab all the resources first. Whoops. Hold on. That doesn't sound good. I heard an eel. And if you can hear an eel like attacking something, that's usually not good because it's attacking something. It's down there. It's down there. It's down there. I saw it. I saw the police get hit. Yeah, eels will, I mean, like, if I... Why are these guys over here? I need to move these around. Why did my guy just punch that? What? Yeah, the eels will eventually kill our dinos. If it goes... If I just left it there, it slowly could have killed our sharks and stuff. Which, I don't know why he has the sharks way over there. He's got the rest right here. Oh, that eel was inside. Oh, okay. Those are the low levels. Okay. All right. That was scary. I'm glad that I heard that. I don't know where they're getting in, though. We're gonna have to... We're gonna have to figure that out. I think he said he was gonna be on tonight, so we can figure out a better system for this. Maybe we do just set up an auto turret down there just to keep him safe. Okay, they're water creatures. So we have currently megalodons, basilosaurus, which I like to call water sausages. So that's a basilosaurus. Also, this flyer, this bug can go underwater. So basilosaurus, I call them water sausages, and then we have these plesiosaurus that look really goofy, and we've never really messed with them because we didn't think they were useful. But now that we have them, they're actually really nice. And then we have some ichthyosaurus or whatever. They're little dolphins. Yeah, they're super goofy looking, but they're super fast. Oh, little lag. They're really fast. Yeah, we got 3 different bugs raised up right now, and then we have 2 more that are raising up. Reptiles, yeah. They're just there to lay eggs, and then we have another dino that actually will collect the eggs passively. So it works out really well. Alright, we need to unload the bug. It's got a lot of stuff on it. Yeah, our beavers. Little casteroids. We got 2 more inside too. All this. That. Started putting this stuff away. TikTok, I'm not on TikTok. I tried TikTok for a little bit, and I do like I watch YouTube Shorts and stuff, but I don't do TikTok. So some of those trends I'll see later, because some of them make it to YouTube later. But yeah, I tried TikTok for a very short period of time and just did not care for it. And I like YouTube better on anyways, so it works out. TikTok's such a weird place. Like, it's good exposure for a lot of people, but I don't know. I sit down up there, it's meshed. It's meshed through the floor. It's not actually up there. It's on the 2nd level. But because of like flying into the base and it renders, sometimes it'll look like it's in the floor. Usually you can just punch them and they'll pop back up. A little cruel, but it gets the job done. in the video game. Check eggs really quick. Yeah, so see this guy. Let's see, will it work? Come on, pop up. It's trying. All right, you're really stuck, so I'm just gonna leave you. Let's see, will the UDs pop up? Yeah, see how those just like sit upright, and then like this Rex might. That's what the Stegos should do. These are Megatheriums. They're giant sloths. Megatheriums. They get a buff when they are near bugs. Like giant sloth anteater looking things. Megatherium is a real thing. That was an actual creature. That was a prehistoric creature, were Megatheriums. You can look up pictures of them. Like, they're pretty accurate. I mean, Ark has a lot of made-up creatures, but they have a lot of creatures that are actually true. Like Titan boas, those big snakes, those are actual things. The Arthropleuros are actual things. The Pleasy, I think, is even real. Like, they have a lot of, like, real creatures. They might skew, you know, the size of it and stuff like that, but like Giganotosaurus technically is smaller than a Rex. Like it was smaller than a Rex, I believe, but in this game it's like way bigger. So there's just stuff like that where it's just like, obviously they do it for the video game and like no one cares. It doesn't matter. How goes it? You were pretty quick on typing that there, Scoob. It goes alright. A little holiday stress, but been hanging out with chat. We made it through it. Getting there. How are you doing? Let's just leave the rifle in there, actually. Going insane. I don't know what to tell you on that one. Start running around. You should start telling everyone else no. You know, tell your kids no. Once they start saying it to you, you start saying it back. No. Well, I appreciate it. You can rant all you want. We've been ranting all day on various subjects, so rant away. Let's see, we're gonna take that out. That. That for that. Put those in there. And I think they got a 100% boost damage against bugs. Gotcha. Is that ASA rules? Or ASE rules? Technically. I always have to like ask every time something gets brought up, I'm just like, is that ASA or ASE? Because like, if I don't ask and I assume it's ASA and then something's different, like there's just been weird things with ASA where it's just like I have to make sure I know what I'm looking at. But most of the stuff translates over just fine. Oh, there's Racer. Okay. You stay on track here. Alright, we need to see where we're at with the old shotgun ammo. And then wait, let me go check on our Stegos really quick, because There is a chance that we'll actually have enough stegos for this. Let's breed these first. That one's not gonna have near enough HP. That one's not. That one's not. This one, I put some points in. This one, if we had to use one, we do have this one. It's got 8k HP. But if I wrote it, it would have an imprint. Not much of an imprint, but it would have an imprint. And then this guy is not great anyways. That was a wild tame. Whoa. Okay, rubber band. How much time is left on this? An hour on my imprint. We're fine on berries. Okay, so we need to make cakes. Yeah, we need to make cakes now. Where's that? It's 2 honey, sap, 2 honey, sap, and that. Okay. Oh yeah, we're cooking. Cooking some cakes now. So these sweet veggie cakes will, if you give it to an herbivore, when they get hurt, when they eat it, they actually get a bunch of HP over time and stuff. So you can end up tanking a whole bunch of damage if you have them. We need 40 of them. Yeah, the cakes are for the dinos. Bees, they're stinging me. They're not happy. Yeah, and I can only keep 10 attempt. Can I just... Hold on. Can we do this? Can I auto-craft? Certain stuff, if you auto-craft, it ends up making more than what you want. Get those in there. Then cakes are also how you tame ovis, the sheep, and snails. Feed the snails sweet vegetable cakes after knocking them out, and they love it. I think we can go tame another bee. Maybe that's what we'll do next. How are we doing on the poly? Oh wait, we did already craft all of it? Oh yeah, because we just need a little bit more obsidian. Okay, let's go do obsidian. do a quick obsidian run, and then after that, we're gonna go tame a queen bee. Well, we'll see where we're at. It is already 4, isn't it? Yep, so that beehive that I have, the way that you get it is you tame a queen bee. And then once you have it tamed, you go up to it and click E. What the heck? Oh, wait, I'm trying to grab the wrong Anki anyways. But you go up to the bee and you hit E, and then it turns into a beehive. And then, like, if you want to move your beehive, you actually destroy it, and then it pops the bee out, and then you hit E on the bee again, and then you can collect it. But it used to be where beehives you had to have on the ground. You couldn't have it on like a foundation or ceiling piece. But now with ASA, we can actually put it on a ceiling piece. I gammed up right now. So on one of the future DLCs called Crystal Isles, there's actually a cave full of bees and beehives and honey and all that. And those bees, if you're not careful, they'll dismount you. So you can die real quick and easy. But yeah, it's literally called Bee Cave because it's just a cave full of bees. But by then we'll have wyverns, so then we can use breath attacks to kill them, or if you go in there with a bear. If you ride a dire bear, you can't get dismounted from the bees. So that's kind of neat. Hey, stupid mammoth. Why? Of all the places for it to walk, it chooses to walk right through us. This mammoth comes over, you're gonna get whacked. Stop just in time. Yeah, you don't really realize how big the bugs actually are until like either stand next to it or see it next to a bigger dino or something. Obsidian, that's what we're after right now. Didn't actually grab it. Yeah, with the lag, it makes grabbing stuff really difficult. If there's minimal lag, picking other dinos and stuff is really, really easy. We got a day where it was not laggy, and it was fantastic. Yeah, so see in the top right corner, see how the little weight sign is just flashing at me? It means I'm over encumbered, which doesn't affect the dino other than its movement, so. That's why I have to like pick it up and just drop it on the rocks. It's not super efficient, but when you're solo farming, you just kind of have to make do with what you got. But when you have when you have 2 people farming with the bug and whatever your other resource dino is, it's so fast. It is very, very fast. I have enough obsidian for a shotgun polymer, but I want to get a little extra. And I know that underneath this rock, there's more obsidian meshed in it, because there was some last time we were here. Yeah, nice. A row and almost a half. I'm so used to like the lag for grabbing stuff that I can tell if I'm gonna grab it or not, usually. Sometimes it makes it seem though like I'm going to and then it doesn't. So. Whoa. The game does not like me trying to jump at my dino here. There we go. Wait, we're gonna need extra hard poly for a replicator at some point too. And the goal is that we just are able to get our tech and everything and move forward. Bring it. Get one tapped, nerd. Mess with resource dinos, they usually have crazy melee. Because that's the only thing that gets pumped into them is melee. Usually. Not all resource dinos. Some will have like weight, but this one is every single point's gone into melee. I hit that one? Nice. Very delayed, but we got it. Thought I jumped the gun, but did indeed get it. I think there's another rock right there. Or no. I think of a different spot. One of the obsidian rocks over here has like 2 of them meshed into each other. With 2 people, normally you'll just have someone flying, and then the other person's riding on the farming dino, just swinging. And then you don't have to set anyone down unless you need stamina or to move stuff. Don't do it. I told you. I warned him. How much do we have? 2 rows, that's 600 poly. That leaves us with about 400 extra hard poly after the shotgun. How much poly is a replicator? It's like 600, isn't it? So if it's 600, then we can pretty easily get away with 400 poly. I know it's 600. I know it's 600 crystal. I just don't remember the polymer on it. Oh man, you can hit it. Do it. Swing on it. Hit it. Jerk. Alright, let's just take this back. Get this rolling. I can have someone help me farm this tonight if need be. Nice, Scoob. Hold on, let me pull my YouTube chat back up. It's quite the dad joke you got there, Scoob. Very fitting, you know? Wait, hold on. You can post them in the memes section of the Discord if you want. Gotta make sure we still had the memes section. But yeah, feel free to spam that if you want. I mean, obviously they gotta be appropriate, but yeah. Whoops, sorry, didn't mean to shoot at you. Took a little pop shot at the Inky after I set him down. Alright, let's... Actually, can the RG pick this guy up without having to transfer? Alright, nice. Say, we didn't do a full farming trip on that, so... Dang it! Got caught on the door. I turned too easily, or too quickly. It's gonna be enough, it's gonna be enough polymer for what we need. We'll have to farm organic poly, but that's easy with the, Aragonis. Stone do we have? Not that much. Oh, bug repellent. We actually need that for taming bees. I don't know. I might not go tame a bee right away. I want to get this shotgun made. Oh yeah, shotgun shells. That's the other thing we were doing. Where are we at on that? You had some good ones there. No, I think it'll go over some people's heads on some of them, but... And then sometimes they're so simple that they're complicated, you know what I mean? It always gets concerning though when you see like something to do with just like, well, your knees are eventually gonna go out. You don't really believe it until one day your knees go out. Like I've had those moments where I get up from my desk and I'm just like, ow, my knee. Why? I've done nothing. Maybe that is why I've done nothing. What the heck was that kind of rubber band? Way over here, and then it just dropped them. I mean, I suppose kids will do that to you too, though. Lots of running around, whether you want to or not. All right, we got that. Got more shotgun ammo going. Oh, construction, yeah. Construction and like landscaping is usually what does it to a lot of people. Like I actually thought about working a landscape job, and then I talked to enough people that were just like, honestly, like, it is a short-term job if you want to save your body. And I was like, well, yeah. And like I heard it from multiple people too, and it was just like, maybe not. But I like that type of stuff, but then yeah, I thought about that. I'm just like, no, yeah. I don't want to destroy my body just from working that job or something. Do that, and then put this in here. Smoke break, good luck. Be safe. Alright, so this puts us at 1700. And we need to get up to 1860, I think. Are you listening to me on YouTube and then responding in Twitch? Is that what you're doing? I mean, hey. There shouldn't be a huge delay. Response is quick. It might be fast. I don't know. I don't know with the delay. Obviously, like, it's hard for me to tell, but that's awesome if it's less of a delay. Alright, we need to go farm up some poly. There's a little bit in here maybe, but not much. Yeah, it very well could be. There were baby penguins over here before. Plant turrets kind of smoke them sometimes, though. There they are. Usually just 5 to 10 behind. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't noticed like too much, but I've also only been on YouTube, what, 4 days? So. Need 500 organic polymer. All these babies. Polymer. The baby was mutated. We did see our first double mutation on a wild creature today. That was kind of crazy to see that. Even though only give us 4. What? See, 120, 240, 360. Yeah, we have enough already. That was fast. Wait, what? You orange? I don't understand. There's no color event. Guess orange is a natural color for them now. I don't remember seeing any that were that orange though. Odd. Very odd. Is our hard poly done yet? It's almost there. 484, so let's grab one more stack. That stack. And there. That leaves it open for us. So now once we have 60 poly there, then we can make the second shotgun. Which is really good, because then we'll have our shotguns ready to go again. I've got more shotgun ammo already made up than what we had, plus we have ammunition for our other weapons. So I think we'll be much better off this time. I hope. Good little XP buff, huh? There we go, perfect. You feel refreshed. Because we pooped. And then you get an XP buff if you poop. We didn't have any more rolling that. Not yet, at least. That was in there. Make our 60 yet. Almost. Both shotguns each have 600 shots each. So it's 600 each, and then let's see, how many do we have here? We've got 300 Fabby rifle ammo, which we might need more, but the Fabby is gonna burn through its durability really fast. That's the only thing. And then mine will have the compo. I'm gonna make more arrows potentially. I mean, I don't know. I'll probably do 300 arrows. We'll do 300 of each of the other weapons, and then we'll just do shotguns. That's what we'll end up doing. Would have been nice to have pulled another flak chest or pant BP. We don't have one yet. Gotta get my YouTube stuff rolling for ARC. But I'm starting to plan out the ARC YouTube stuff. It's just I was talking about it earlier, but like New World, I've kind of found where I fit in to like the YouTube community as far as like my content goes. You know what I mean? Like I have a pretty good blend of different content, but it's very focused on like certain things, and I don't know, I feel like New World content creation for YouTube for me is a lot easier than ARC is right now. But with all the new stuff in ARC, like I'm definitely going to try to branch out there. I just want to be careful that Like I don't copy someone's ideas. Like that's why I don't do trap videos. Now, if I'm using someone's certain trap design, I could maybe share it and link their video in my video, you know, just, you know, to give them credit and stuff. Because I want to make sure people get credit for their designs in the game, obviously. That's important, but I've got a few video ideas. And then as more content comes out with Ark Ascended, I'll get more content as well. But I'm definitely going to be making a much bigger push on the YouTube ends of things in general. Just because YouTube's been doing really well for me on the New World side, so I would assume Ark would be pretty good for me as well. Yeah, once all those maps start coming out, it's just going to be consistent content, you know, once a quarter pretty much, I would assume. So that'll be really, really nice. Because like for once in Ark, we're actually getting, you know, consistent content coming out, which is, again, it's really nice just because we haven't had that in a bit. Let's do that. We're running out of gunpowder. Let's see, I think I had a little bit of stone. Don't have much flint. Yeah, I mean, we can make ammunition at least pretty easily. The stegos are like the hardest part for us to actually get prepped. Yeah, the YouTube's definitely been doing much better lately. Which part of that, again, like I'm getting more comfortable with YouTube in terms of New World specifically, so that helps a lot. But build videos, anytime there's a new weapon, I'm all over it. That's the first thing I focus on, because like I don't know, I love making build videos, so when there's a new weapon, I get so excited for it. I'm excited every time. My greatsword and flail videos are still my two best videos so far. And it was just, they were brand new, and I came out with my life staff videos for them. I always do life staff and tanking videos for that stuff, just because like I heal and tank fairly often. Let's pop that. Those in there. But the content's getting there. I mean, YouTube, I've had my YouTube for about a year. I didn't push it very seriously for a while. I just had it. You know what I mean? Like I just posted a video. I didn't really do too much with it. But since I've been taking it a little bit more seriously and realizing that like a lot of my growth is coming from YouTube, now I'm starting to notice the change of like, you know, if I'm pumping out 2 videos a week, the weeks that I'm able to do 2 videos in a week, my channel does so well. Like even if I don't think the video is going to be great, like my sugar run video I did not think would do well, and it did really, really well. There's a chance it affected the market slightly, but like that did so much better than I thought it would have, you know. So some of it's just like getting the content out there, even if I don't think it's that great. If it helps someone, like it's worth it. If I'm helping someone with their experience in the game, making it better, it's worth it. Even if it has 10 views, if one person got helped, it's worth it. The healer builds, yeah. I mean, like, I love life staff. I'm not your typical healer, as you know, I don't follow the meta in any way. Like sometimes I do, but I purposely don't watch other videos and stuff because I don't want my content, like especially with builds and stuff, to be affected because someone says like this is the best thing ever, and then unknowingly my mindset goes to that. So I actually don't. I'll watch like news videos, you know what I mean? Like Jay Oddity does a lot of just update videos and stuff like that. I don't like doing those videos. I've never done well with them. I don't care for making them. And so I watch a lot of those videos, but I don't watch other people's builds. I don't watch any of their farming videos. I just literally make all my content myself without worrying about what someone else is making. Unless I like see it and I'm like, oh, this, like, I don't want to copy that. But like, typically it's not an issue. A lot of healers, yeah. So healing just got nerfed really, really bad. So I want to start coming up with an idea for like a video more or less telling people like you can still heal and it is still going to be just fine. But some people are like quitting healing because they think it's getting nerfed so bad, and it's just like, no. If you stand still a lot, yeah, you're nerfed pretty heavily, but you're nerfed anyways if you're standing still that long. So, you know, it's just... I don't know, I've just played New World so much, like, I don't get concerned with major nerfs and stuff anymore. I just think of the solution, not, oh, I'm nerfed, now I can't play my build. No, I'm still gonna play my build. I still love healing. I still love life staff. I just need to adjust my build accordingly. Alright, so we're good there. Got our shotgun made. Oh yeah, this cooked meat. Should probably move this. I'm trying to go through the list of everything in my head of everything that I was trying to get done today, and I think we got almost everything done. I need to bring that other stego over here. What else? I don't know. We're almost ready for another go at the boss fight. I just want to make sure that we have enough ammo. That was my #1 fear, and that's literally what happened last time. The thing with PvE though is we're not constantly farming ARB. That's like the name of the game for PvP is just ARB. More ARB. But I do know that a lot of people are taking a break from New World just because the expansion was hyped, and I think Bo's taken a little bit of a break from it. I don't know if he'll for sure like fully step away, but I know like the game just hasn't been the same for him lately. I think part of that is just like having, you know, a static group to run dungeons and stuff with. But honestly, since they've made the gear changes and the mutation changes and stuff, I've been running mutated with randoms, and it's actually been really fun. Which I didn't think I would say that. I used to never run mutades with randoms because it was so hit or miss, or they'd be kind of toxic, and now it just feels different. It's definitely a different experience, but obviously I'm still going to be playing New World. I still love the game. I still have high hopes for it. The only thing that might take me away from New World in the future in terms of similar games is when the Lord of the Rings MMO comes out, because that's AGS. So if they make the combat feel like New World, but with Lord of the Rings themed, and then it's supposed to be cross-platform, so then the player base is going to be larger, like, there's a lot of high hopes for that game, and I think they're just kind of using New World as their test subject for it. So it'll be interesting. All right. Well, Kat is just going to be on her way home. I need to go check on the roast that's been cooking all day in the crock pot. So I think we're going to call stream there for the day. Just since I need to go be AFK and do a few things. You're falling behind in your games? That's alright. You can always catch up. New World and stuff, we can help you. We can help you get there if there comes a day you come back. All right. I am going to call a stream there, though. Like I said, I need to go take care of the roast and stuff since Kat's going to be on her way home here. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, Scoob, you're always welcome to just literally sit and chat. Like, sit in Discord with us and just hang out. Like, I know time-wise that you're a little, you know, tight for time sometimes. But, like, even if we're not playing the same games, like, it's just fun to hang out and chill. We don't always have to be playing the same games. We don't always have to be doing the same things. It's just hanging out is fun, you know? All right. See you later, Rasco. It was nice seeing you. Tomorrow is New World Day. So for those of you who are into New World, tomorrow will be New World Day. Probably going to be working on my bow build still. I have a very fun bow build that I've been developing, spent some money on, and it's fun. So tomorrow I'll probably be working on that a little bit. Might do the turkey event, and then we'll watch the new dev video on stream tomorrow as well. So I won't watch it tonight. Tomorrow on stream, we'll watch the new dev video and everything together. So, all right, that is gonna do it for stream today. So thank you very much, and I will see everyone tomorrow for some New World. Have a good one. See you tomorrow.